Jesus Christ. Here we go. Guys, you ready? You fucking ready for this? You're not ready for this. I just got off a job. The wife is out. I fucking one arm pull up for you right now. I've never done one before. And I never will. Here we go. It's the Christmas special, goddammit. I took on a nightmare job. Alright? Just before Christmas. Like the fucking idiot that I am. I didn't think I was even going to be able to do this Christmas special. I got home, the wife's out, the kid's gone. It's fucking party time. Alright, guys. Let's get started over here. Do you see this? Guys, we got to get into this right away. Right away. First package up. You see where this is going? My hands are shaking. What could this be? Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I forgot the fucking Coke in the ice. I'll be right back. Okay. Jesus Christ, I gotta slow it down. Honestly. Guys, I've been working 15-hour days, and I've been watching everybody else's Christmas specials, and it was just getting me depressed. I'm like, am I even going to be able to do it? I wanted to do it a week ago. It was getting me so stressed out. We got to slow it down here. Hold on a sec. Things are going at like 90 miles an hour. I lost the cap, but who needs it, honestly? You hear that? Listen to that. Oh, that's a lot. There's probably some ex-alcoholics right now that heard that noise and just drove to the liquor store. All right, here we go. I gotta slow down. I gotta slow down. The heart is thumping. Guys. Number one, cheers. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Here's one for Lemmy Kilmeister, huh? Who's with me? Oh. Slow it down here. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's yummy. Ready for this? Here we go. Alright, never works out. Oh! You fucking kidding me? Here we go. If I'm not missing an eyebrow by the end of tonight, the show's been a complete failure. Whew, that's good. Guys, I didn't even have a chance to hang the Christmas lights. Are you kidding me? You can't even get incandescent lights anymore. Here we go. Ready for this? We're going to break a world record. I can't even begin to tell you what an exciting show we have for you today. All right? I got news for you. These packages, this is since September. Okay? That's why I'm doing shows on giving advice. Cuz quite frankly, there's no show. I've been saving all the packages for this moment. Sip of Jack and Coke for that. You don't understand, guys. This show's on such wobbly legs, I can't even begin to tell you. I'm ready to shut it down. Let's get right to it. I mean, it's going to be a long show. Let's get right to it. Where's my blade? I don't know, where you want to start? I don't know, this one. Oh, we got one here. Okay, this one right here, it's coming all the way from Kansas City. You ready for this? Are you kidding me? Check this out. This is what every 43-year-old guy needs right here. Look at this. Video Game Dads podcast. It's a bald spot concealer. Look at, let me show you guys. You guys don't know how to wear a hat. Here we go. Dear Mr. Bithead, wanted to send you this as a token of our appreciation of the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization. Okay. They did a small run of hats and just had to make sure you got one. It's a dad hat. Oh yeah. Oh, I love a dad hat. What, are you kidding me? This is great. This is great for the hot chicks at the supermarket checkout. What do supermarkets do? That they hire like Miss Universes. I don't know about your supermarket, but I got the hottest chicks working in my supermarket down the road here. It's like Spanish girls that are built built for sin. That's all I gotta say. They're built for sin. Coincidentally, I'm watching Mrs. Universe the other day. Did anybody get a load of Mrs. Spain? Okay, Mrs. Spain, who's a man. I'm sitting there with my wife, and they're interviewing it, and I'm like, this woman looks like Iggy Pop. I said, that's a man. And my wife's like, no, it's not. That's not a man. I said, that's a man. And I hear the next day that it's a man. Come on. I just want to move out of the country at this point. Give me a break. Anyway, what were we talking about here? I love the Video Game Dads. I listen to their podcast. It comes once every 3 weeks. What a crime. Guys, get it together. You guys got to put on a show more often. You really do. It's a great show. I listen to it while I'm making breakfast for my kid. I love it. Adam, Ben, Shane. Great podcast. Check them out. That's from Ben. Thanks, Ben. Let me show you young people out there, okay? Let me show you young people how we used to wear hats in the 90s, all right? You ready for this? You young punks? Listen up. You all need to learn. Number one, you make that hat as tight as you can till it cuts off all. That's probably why I lost my hair. Because I used to wear my hats as tight as I could possibly put them. They probably cut off all the circulation to my hair follicles. That's about right. All right, now you bend that brim, baby. Look at that. You bend that brim, you fold it up. You fold it up like that. See that? You pop it. And all the chicks come running. All right. Guys, I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this. You don't even know. Here we go. This one's all the way from where? Arizona. This says spoilers on it. What is this all about? Spoilers. It's an envelope. We're going to open it first. Look at this. It's VHS tape. Look at that, huh? What is this? Looks like a Neo Geo cartridge. Look at that. Spoilers. So this tape is purported to have been a promotional tape that Treasure and ESP, a game publisher, sent out to very few, 5 or 10 stores in Tokyo to promote the launch of Radiant Silvergun. What? Are you kidding me? I'm buying a VCR now. That's it. I'm buying a VCR. I wonder if you can still buy a VCR, like brand new. I mean, come on. I mean, this is, I mean, it's not like you can't find it at a garage sale, but I wonder if you could buy a VCR new. Look at this. This tape is supposedly from Super Potato, store location in, I don't know how to pronounce that, a real famous video game store. I've never seen anything promotional from Treasure, let alone anything having to do with Radiant Silvergun. So it should be very unique. Or maybe it'll suck. Or maybe the tape will break. Peace, Ray. Wow. Wow. So I'm supposing that you didn't even check this out. Oh, wow. My friend, that is a treasure. And I will make this available for everybody to see. I promise you that. How about that? Oh, wow. What a way to kick off the show, huh? Okay. So good. Wow. So good. Oh, so good. What do we got here? Coming to us from San Jacinto? I don't know. California. We're starting to slow down a little bit. I like that. Getting a little slow. That's good. What do we got here? Whoa, baby. Would you look at this? Would you look at this? Okay, no note. From John. From John, would you look at this? Oh my God, what a nice static-proof bag there. Guys, it's the Super Famicom version of R-Type 3, the third Lightning. Oh, look at this beautiful cartridge. Oh God, it's in beautiful shape. My goodness, would you look at that artwork? Could you look at that artwork? Could you just look at that artwork? God knows what that box must look like. Irem. You ready for that? Oh my God. Absolutely incredible. How special. Thank you, John. Thank you. Sip of Jack and Coke for that, eh? You Canadians got something going on with saying "eh." It just rolls off the tongue. It just rolls off the tongue. I love it. Nice to be here with you guys during this holiday season. Huh? I mean, listen, my head's been spinning since the beginning of December. It's nice to sit here and slow down with you guys. This is our time. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all. To all. Wow, here we are. It's almost Christmas. We're cutting it close here. I'm so glad we're able to film before Christmas. I thought I might have to push it till after Christmas. And to be honest with you, who the fuck cares after Christmas? This woman told me at work. She told me she's going to see the fucking Christmas tree in Lincoln Center the day after Christmas. I was like, what? What are you, a fucking stooge? After Christmas, I don't even want to see a Christmas tree. I get that it sticks around till, till New Year's Day. I get it. But I'm not going out to the city to see it. It's over. It's over, for Christ's sake. Listen to this. All you drunks out there. Ooh. Ooh. So good. Here we go. A little splash. Not too much. All right. All right. Let's keep it moving on. Huh? I got ones that came in the mail today. Can you imagine? Today. I didn't even have a chance to wrap them. Here we go. Where's this coming from? Andrew from Fort Worth, Texas. I don't have to tell you how I feel about Texas. It's like a place that I feel like I should have been my whole entire life. Texas. A fucking Cadillac. I'd own a Cadillac Eldorado with the big horns on the front. What, are you kidding me? Top down in that hot Texas weather. Get one of those white suits like Boss Hogg. Oh, man. If I ever had money, you know what? I think that's why I never... Wow. All right. Sorry, video game dads. You're out. New Kids on the Block are in. let me tell you something. Growing up, when you was like 15, like I was 15 or 16, you don't know how deep the hatred for New Kids on the Block was. Oh, every girl. I don't think this has been a boy band. You don't realize the impact New Kids on the Block had in the 1980s. It was tremendous. All right, I knew all those bozos. Who was it? Donnie Wahlberg, right? Donnie. Who was the one that looked like? There was one fucking New Kid on the Block. He looked like Primal Man. He looked like an ape. Anyway, these girls, you know, they used to go crazy. New Kids on the Block. Oh my God. Here we go. Very simple note here from Andrew. Andrew and Kelsey. Andrew and Kelsey. Hi, Kelsey. Merry Christmas. I love it. Merry Christmas. Game, shirt. Oh, game, Bithead, shirt, Bithead Jr., hat, Mrs. Bithead. Wow. Okay. The hat's staying with Mr. Bithead. All right? Andrew and Kelsey. Wow. Look at the game, guys. Are you kidding me? Would you look at this? Wow. Guys. A game that I got on Christmas morning. Alien Crush. Did I want a pinball game? I absolutely did not ask for a pinball game. But I will tell you right there, I fell in love with Alien Crush. I fell in love with it. Oh my God. And I know I had the most legendary games. I'm telling you right now, I had games that went on for like a half an hour. I had record-breaking games. I just played this game nonstop. I just didn't have them recorded. I wish I would have known my high scores at Alien Crush. I guarantee they were record-breaking scores. No question about it. God almighty, would you look at that. This will be on my desk permanently. Who doesn't love to pop in a game of pinball? Okay, that's what I asked for Christmas, by the way, from my mother. A bunch of PS4. PS4 has these pinball games, right? What are they called? Season 1, Season 2, stuff like Gottlieb, Williams, all the famous pinball machines perfectly reproduced on the PS4. I see some people taking like 4K TVs and laying them down like a pinball machine and laying the backdrop up like this, and they're actually set up the buttons like they're playing the real pinball. Excuse me? How incredible! How incredible! What a wonderful experience. Guys, video game pinball was complete shit until these games came out. Honestly! The Nintendo didn't do it right. They really couldn't do it right. Alien Crush? Devil's Crush? God all fucking mighty. God almighty. God almighty. I don't know if I'm going to make it to the end of this one. I really don't. What is this? Oh my God. What are you, insane? What are you, insane? Look at this. Oh my God, what is this? This is X-Men? This is X-Men for the Mega Drive? Look at this. Mega Drive? Sega high quality computer video game? Oh my goodness gracious. I'll squeeze into this thing. You think I'm playing with you? You want to fuck with me right now? You don't want to fuck with me. Oh, somebody gave me a candy cane. You wanna fuck with Bithead 1000? We're going into berserker mode. For my son? Alright. Look at this. Are you kidding me? God almighty. Let me tell you something. Alright, I don't know if you can tell, but it's cold in here. I gotta put my jacket back on. Christ's sake. My goodness. Andrew. Andrew and Kelsey. I don't know what to say. What a thoughtful gift. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. And the merry bells keep ringing. Happy holiday to you. All right. What are we doing here? You guys ready for this? I don't think so. What do we got here? This one's for Bithead 1000. Oh, baby. All the way from Japan, all right? This might have been one that I bought for myself. In fact, I know it's one. Listen, you got to buy yourself Christmas presents. Here's what you do. You want to know the secret to a successful marriage? You know all this stress that couples go through buying gifts for each other? When you're a couple of years deep into marriage, you know you say, honey, how about we do this for Christmas? You buy yourself a gift, I buy myself a gift. You heard it here first. You're welcome. It's a great idea. There we go. Oh, look, a note too. This is why I order all my games from Japan. Let me tell you something. You don't buy anything from U.S. sellers. And people are going to say, oh, well, you're not supporting people in your own country? Well, fuck them. I got news for you. When you order games from Japan, they come in mint condition. You order games from America, they look like they were dragged behind a horse before you get them. Come on. Respect your games around here. What's going on? Makes me ashamed of my own country. Thank you for being interested in Japanese. You want to know something here? This goes back to Miss Universe, all right? They had the Mrs. Universe contest in Thailand, all right? And I forgot who they were interviewing. One of the girls. It was the same spiel. Like, what do you want to achieve as Miss Universe? One of the girls was like, well, I want to open up a hospital so we can help, a children's hospital. So, we can help children because I believe that children are our future. And, this, that, the other. It was like wonderful, right? And I love it. Mrs. Vietnam got up. I swear to God, you could go check it out. Mrs. Vietnam got up, what do you do as Mrs. Universe? She's like, I like to go food shopping at the supermarket. Thank you. You can't make this stuff up. I was cracking up. My wife's looking at me like, you know what? Thank you for being interested in oh, you gotta love this. Thank you. Look at this. Thank you for being interested in Japanese. I hope that this item can satisfy your time after you have received received, RESEIVED, this item. I would be happy if you could leave positive feedback. If there are something you want, please contact us again. I love that. Look at wonderful people. Wonderful people. Who writes a note like that? All right, he Xeroxed it. But you know what? Hats off. Hats the fuck off. Oh my God. You ready for this? Sega Saturn? Sega Saturn? If anybody knows the game just by looking at that end label, you're a fucking hardcore motherfucker. I'll tell you that right now. You're fucking hardcore. Guys, look at this. It's the Leia section. You got a Sega Saturn? You want a vertically scrolling shooter for your Sega Saturn with the most beautiful pixel graphics that you've ever seen? It's probably the most affordable. This is Galactic Attack, people, in America. Okay, on your Sega Saturn. Everybody should own Galactic Attack and Leia section. As a shooter fan, I'm embarrassed to tell you it took this long to get it. How about that? Enough said. Get this game. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Look at, it's gorgeous. Look at the cover art. My goodness. Guys, you want a little dual exhaust? Ready for this? It's the only smoking trick I know. Listen, I know people that have been smoking 40 years of their life and they don't have one fucking smoking trick. What? Here we go. Look at this. This is 2 Bedhead 1000 from Bedhead 1000. Hey, Merry Christmas to me, right? Hey, we gotta have some fun. Oh, yeah. Listen, the PS4 is a lot of fun. I'm gonna tell you right now. I got news for you. I didn't experience the magic of the PS4. Okay, listen, it takes a lot to convince me. I played Doom. I fell asleep. I played Raiden 5. I fell asleep. I got news for you. Raiden 5, there is so much going on. People talking at you, music happening, all these graphics and whatnot. I played it. I beat the game. Okay? And I had to struggle to stay awake. The fucking game sucks. I popped in Raiden. Raiden! On my PC Engine. I had more fun. The people programming for the PS4, please understand that you just don't have to make a shooter and just overload it with shit. You get it? I mean, you did. Here we go. Here's one I want to try for the PS4. Assault Suit Linos. I've heard a lot about it. It looks like Target Earth. Remember Target Earth for the Sega Genesis? Oh, yeah. I remember everybody at high school, everybody telling me about Target Earth. You got to play Target Earth. I was playing R-Type, buddy. Okay? And they told me about Target Earth. I played Target Earth. You know, looking back at it, playing it now would be fantastic. Back then, it was okay. It was okay. This looks like you know, an up-to-date Target Earth. Who knows? Oh. Here's one from my buddy Chris down at Classic Gaming Quarterly. Wow, you know something? I gotta tell you, I've been sleeping on Classic Gaming Quarterly. I've been watching his videos lately, but to be honest with you, I was asleep on this guy's channel. Let me tell you something about Chris. And look at this. Chris is a special guy. Oh man. Look at that. Postcard. Hey head. There you go. I don't know if you used to watch WKRP. WKRP in Cincinnati. Yeah, sure, of course. When you were a kid. But if so, I thought you might get a kick out of this shirt. I started PSX, so I have one. I'm going to keep bothering you to do a live stream. Yeah, Chris wants to do he wants to do a live stream. I guess like sort of like a podcast. Wow, look at this, beautiful. What is this, stick decal? What, are you kidding me? Look at decal here. This is a beautiful decal. I want a decal like this. Let me tell you something. Here you go. Classic Gaming Quarterly. You want to talk about a guy that has such beautiful diction. Alright? A guy that knows how to enunciate. I mean, I would never go on a podcast with this guy because he would out-enunciate me. You know, this is like... This guy's on a whole new level. And the production of his videos... I'm more familiar with the launch videos that he does. I've watched a lot of them. These are unbelievable videos. The history, the work that goes into them. He had to write it. His writing, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It really is. It's art, man. It's art, and it's a wonderful preservation of history. Chris, you do a pretty amazing job, man. You really do. And look at this. WKRP first annual turkey drop. Wow, look at this. November 22nd, 1978. It's got him as my witness. I thought turkeys could fly. Interesting. Obviously has something to do with the show. I'm not that familiar with the show, but I used to watch WKRP. WKRP. Wait. WKRP in Cincinnati. How about that, buddy? Put that one in your pipe. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. And thank you for that treasured sticker. Whew. Is this a fucking Christmas special or what, guys? We're 40 minutes in. We're not even halfway done. I was just checking to see if my mic was fucking me tender. We go big or we go small? Well, we go big. Hey. We do what we want around here. Here's one coming from Brendan, all the way from Maryland. Okay? MD, Maryland. Yeah. Listen, Bithead 1000 knows his fucking geography. Not a complete dope. What is this? Look at the box inside of a box. Whoa. What is this? Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at this. This is the criminal part of my life. Okay? Is there note in there? I hope there's not a note in here. Okay, this is the most criminal part of my life, that I don't have a man cave to showcase some of these things. Look at this. Hardcore Gaming 101 presents The Guide to Shoot 'em Ups, Volume 1. Featuring R-Type, Thunder Force, Zanak, Musha, Guardian Legend, Star Soldier, Grey Lacer, Lords of Thunder, Rax Amber, Cotton, Steel Empire, X Multiply, Image, Fight, and many more. Oh my Christ almighty, would you look at this? Would you look? Can you just look at this? Oh my Christ. Star Soldier. Oh, Soldier Blade. Look, they do a write-up on Soldier Blade here. Final Soldier. Listen, I don't care. Listen, you dingbats out there. You get your credit card. I don't care if your wife. I don't care if you just lost your job. You grab your credit card and you go buy Soldier Blade. You understand? Bithead 1000 commands it. Play Soldier Blade. What kind of men are you? What kind of men are you? My Christ almighty. Look at this book. Lightning Force? I don't like to talk about Lightning Force. Oh no. Oh yeah, I got a big problem with Sega shooters. Yeah, I don't like to talk about Lightning Force. You know why? Because it makes me insecure about my PC Engine. Oh, I'm here to tell you. It's sad. It really does. I know the power of Lightning Force. I know the... Listen. That's my problem with Sega Saturn shooters. I'm coming out of the closet, so to speak, with that one. I understand how powerful they are. And that's why I'm afraid of them. I'm being honest with you. I'm being dead honest with you. Here we go. Here we go. In a world full of evil and stupid fucking millennials, the Bithead 1000 show shines through like a coke booger in the glare of a cop's flashlight. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Brendan. Well said. What penmanship? When's the last time you saw penmanship like that? Jesus Christ, you can tell a lot about a man from his penmanship, can't you? Brendan's a special man. He's a special man. That's for sure. Look at this. He's a special man that deserves a drink. Cheers. I just hope, like, my dream is that somebody's watching this, like, Christmas Day. And they're over their family's house and they're bored out of their mind. And it's like, I'm talking to you right now. Yeah, you're there, you're bored, right? And I look through your phone and I look around the room. Right? And I see your Aunt Connie with a big fucking tits hanging out. Not too bad. I know. Not too bad. Oh my God! Where do you even these? Look at this. A chiller coffee mug. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Exidy on there. Chiller coffee mug. Officially my new coffee mug. That's all. Done deal. Thank you, Brendan. It's officially my new coffee mug. Oh yeah. When I'm drinking coffee with my wife tries to be so high class. Oh yeah, we have these hotel coffee mugs. You know what they do? They sit in my shed until mold grows on top of the coffee. You see that? Take that one. God damn it. This is my new coffee. This is what I'll be drinking my coffee out of next to my wife. How about that? Take that one. That's one for the boys. Oh yeah. How about some ice, huh? We're out of ice. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I love it. We're making a mess in here. I love it. Yeah. You want to know how pathetic my life is? I got 2 Christmas trees. I got 2 Christmas trees. My wife likes to have this Christmas tree. It looks like a Christmas tree you'd find in a fucking department store. Red ornaments, 3 colors on the tree. Red, silver, and white. No family ornaments allowed. Can you imagine? Can you imagine what an ice queen this woman is? I set up another fucking Christmas tree in protest. I said, go ahead, take it down, try. We gotta keep it moving over here. I got a train going around it. I strung up popcorn. I got candy canes hanging on it. I got all the family ornaments on it. My God, you walk through the door and it's like the Christmas tree is giving you a big hug. Get out of my life. Get out of my country. Who's this one? Look at this. I'm being an ogre right now. I didn't even read who it's from. Brendan. Is this the same Brendan? California? This one's from all the way from where? Anaheim. Boy, I gotta keep this video moving. My battery's running out. Isn't that a crime? That you gotta start speeding through a video because your fucking battery's running out? A fucking crime. What is this? Oh, no. Okay, I bought this for myself. You guys ready for this? I don't think so. Ooh, that's stiff. Guys, look at this. This is just the... Guys, when it comes to the PC Engine, I know a lot of you think I'm an expert. I'm not. All right, let's be honest. I'm not. Shooters, I know 75% of the shooters, okay? So in that regard, I'm qualified. Did I beat them all? No, I haven't beaten them all. Have I beaten 5% of them? No. I'm just not qualified. But here we go. RPGs. We just got Ys book 1 and 4 that somebody donated to the show. English translation. And here we go. I spent a little more money. Ready? We hopped on eBay. And for $100, we got Startling Odyssey 2 Deluxe Edition for the PC Engine. A fucking absolute crime against humanity that it never came here to America. A role-playing game. This is a game I would have owned if I was as a kid. I would have mowed lawns until it came to fruition. And here it is right here. 1994, The Dark Dragon rises and a new Odyssey begins. It's an RPG translated to English on a PC Engine. How exciting can it be? I don't know any of the platformers on the PC Engine. I don't know any of the puzzle games on the PC Engine. I don't know many of the RPGs that were available on the PC Engine. And here we go in English translation. It's brand new. We paid $100 for this. You ready? It's normally going for double that. At least, I thought I got a deal. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It's brand new though. Look at that. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I gotta fire up a stogie for that one, man. I really got to fire up a stogie for this one. It's the right thing to do. Where are we heading here? All right. Missouri. Missouri Goodwill. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Missouri Goodwill Industries. St. Louis. Missouri. M.O. M.O. is Missouri? This can't be. Hold on a second here. Oh, we got a note. This is interesting. This is really interesting. Somebody purchased this and sent it all away. I don't know who. Wow, how interesting. I don't know who. There's no note. Wow, look at this. I didn't know this existed. Iron Soldier 3? I knew Iron Soldier 1 and Iron Soldier 2. Iron Soldier 1 being for the Atari Jaguar, one of my favorite games, the Atari Jaguar. Iron Soldier 2 was for the Atari Jaguar CD. I'd never played it before. Always wanted to play it. And here we go. Iron Soldier 3. 4 out of 5 rating, official U.S. PlayStation Magazine. I wonder if there was any bias there. Wow. Telegames. Oh, this is fantastic. Black Label? Black Label? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's hot stuff right there. Look at that. Iron Soldier 3. Who knew? Guys, it's Christmas. I don't have to tell you. You spending it with your family? There's nothing more special than spending Christmas with your family. There really isn't. Turn on the tree. Turn on National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I'm sorry, when he cuts the turkey open, and the turkey just looks horrific inside. Who did the special effects for that? It was fantastic. When that turkey came open, I lose it every time. I lose it every fucking time. We got one here for Bidhead 1000. I smoked for many years, and I could never keep the smoke from going into my eye. I used to watch this guy who was a mechanic, and I remember him. And when he used to smoke, he used to work on cars. He used to keep a cigarette in his mouth at all times. I never understood. How do you keep the smoke out of your eye? I never understood. There's a trick to it. Some people can do it. If I keep the cigarette, smoke it somewhere. There we go. This one's coming from Clifton, Virginia. Oh, yeah. Okay, you know what? I think I'm using the show as an excuse to buy a lot of stuff for myself. Here we go, guys. You ever hear of this one? I don't know. I saw this game, and I just was like, I gotta have this game. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I didn't tell you. For the PlayStation 4, I didn't have my moment of appreciation for the PlayStation 4. I played a couple of games for it too, until I played Sinmora X. Wow. I really enjoy that game. Very nice horizontally scrolling shooter. Very nice. And when I saw Skyforce, it just looked like they put so much care into it. I played Raiden 5. It's kind of cheap. I played the other one. What was the other one? I don't know. It just came off cheap to me. But Sinmora X, I could do without the storyline. I wish they could skip through all that stuff and just make it a more traditional shooter where you just You just play. I don't need a story in my shooter, honestly. Maybe it's a good story. I don't know. I'm not there to I want to play a shooter. It's part of that's the beauty of playing a shooter, is that it really takes such a little amount of time to get into. But here we go, Skyforce. Wow, this game looks phenomenal. Gorgeous. $60. We dropped $60. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Excuse me. What are you gonna do? What can you do? You think smoking kills you? Smoking doesn't kill you. My grandfather smoked for 60 years of his life. He lived till he was 98 years old. Smoking Lucky Strikes, okay? The only thing that kills you about cigarettes is the stress. Some people smoke cigarettes, they smoke cigarettes, that's fine. Some people smoke cigarettes and they're like, you catch them outside, you're like, yeah, you know, I gotta quit. You know, I'm trying to quit. I know, you know, this, that, and the other. Those are the people that die from cigarettes. Because they're stressed out about it. Cigarettes don't kill you. Stress kills you. Oh, yeah? You don't believe me? Yeah, you'll find out one day. Here we go. This one's addressed to BitHunt. This is from my buddy D. My buddy D from North Carolina. Oh, yeah. D's a solid dude. He says, he basically said if I want to, I could come down and move in with him. Oh, yeah. These are the kind of people you meet, man. You imagine that? And he's married. Can you imagine that? I just put his box on my lit cigarette. If I was a single man, get the Afghan ready for me, buddy. I'll be sleeping on the couch. There we go. My buddy D. Love this guy. Dear Captain Cunt. Thank you. Thank you. Unfortunately, I don't have any more NES games to send to the program yet, but I found a couple of things that I think you'll enjoy. It's possible that you already have these things, but if not, great. Either way, these gifts are a small token of my appreciation for the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization. And you better believe that. With a 4K face! I hope you and your family have a great holiday, and may the blessings come down on you in the upcoming garage sale season. Take care, D. P.S. Be careful opening the... All right, here we go. What do you got here? It's a pouch. Pouch here. Oh my lordy. Oh my lord. Are you kidding me? Would you take a look at that? You know what that is? Whoa, that is sharp. Whoa. It's a fucking Chinese star. You ready for that? I know it's not... What do you guys call it now? It's a Chinese star. That's what we called it as kids. Are you kidding me? Look at that beauty. Oh my goodness. Oh, you don't think I know how to use a Chinese star? I was hoping it would stick. Guys, you ready for this? Watch this. I gotta work on my ninja skills, admittedly. You ready? It's stuck in the floor. It's stuck in the floor. There you go. Wow, what a treasure. Woo! God almighty, look at that. A Chinese star. I got news for you. This is all you needed in the 1980s. Nothing more. I feel like the bonus scene from Shinobi. I gotta do it one more time. You ready? This way. This way. It's all in the wrist. What kind of fucking cockamamie Chinese star are you sending me, huh, D? Wow, look at that beauty. Now that's a beauty. How about that? Chinese star. That's going in the office. Oh, big time. You got more in here? Oh, my God. Would you look at this? Directed by the greatest director of all time, Paul Verhoeven. It's RoboCop. Oh, yeah. We were just talking about bad guys in movies. I was at my job the other day. We were talking about bad guys in movies. And I said the two classic bad guys of all time, okay? Number one, it's Clarence Boddicker. Can you fly, Johnny? I mean, state of the art, bang, bang. You know what was so crazy about Clarence Boddicker? Is physically he wasn't imposing. But psychologically, he was insane. He threw his own guy out the back of it, out of the back of the truck to save the crew. This guy was ruthless. And then that whole scene where he shoots RoboCop. What you don't know how scarred I was by watching that. I watched it on VCR tape. And I was just thinking to myself, how can men be this bad? How can they be this bad? I remember the black guy, like, got a hold of the woman police officer, and then he comes down and he's like, and he's laughing. These guys, they were insane. Oh my God, RoboCop. RoboCop. What a fantastic movie. Give me RoboCop, Starship Troopers, and Total Recall, and get the fuck away from me. That's all I need. Yeah. Oh, look at what this guy is doing to me. Look at what this guy's doing to me. Oh my God. This is... Here we go. One of the finest kung fu movies ever made. I don't know if you ever heard me talk about this movie. It's The Master of the Flying Guillotine. I could go on for hours about this movie. But the best part of this movie, it's a blind guy who finds out that one of his students was killed. I don't know how to... By a guy with one arm. And he like lives in the mountains somewhere. He torches his whole house, and he goes out on a vendetta hunt for this guy. And he winds up killing a guy in a restaurant with the fatal flying guillotine because he overhears. He's sitting there drinking tea at a restaurant, and he overhears that somebody has one arm, and he throws his flying guillotine down, and he decapitates the guy. And everybody in the restaurant's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And he's like, he was the one-arm and they're like, no, that's not the guy. And he's like, I don't care. I'll kill every one-armed man I meet. What the fuck? Guys. Jesus Christ. D, I mean, do yourself a favor. Watch. You're not a man. You're really not a man. Until you fired a K98 Mauser and you've watched Masters of Flying Guillotine. You're not a man. Don't talk to me. I don't want to know you. You hump. Fucking hump. I gotta check and see if my microphone's fucking me tender. Alright. Here we go. We need some sleigh bells right now. Huh? What says Christmas more than sleigh bells? I don't know. Here we go. Here's a package from this is from my boy. This is from my boy right here. Let me tell you something. You don't know salt of the earth until you met my boy Trevor. Trevor's helped out with the show so much. Go check out his channel, Top Loaded Gaming. You know, Trevor is like, you know what? I really honestly believe that I wouldn't be able to continue this show without Trevor. Seriously. He's helped me out so much. This guy is tech savvy, you know what I mean? And I'm not. And we're doing a little trade here. Here we go. Look at this. River City Ransom, guys. We don't have River City Ransom. Yeah. Look at this. River City Ransom. One of the most criminal things is that I never played River City Ransom. I get it. I get what it's about. I've seen it, and I know it's a fantastic game. And I wish, and I knew about this game growing up. Never played it. Crime. Crime. You don't have to tell me it's a great game. I know. I know. And you ready for this one? Ooh. Here we go. Spot. I remember he told me he was going to send me this game, and I thought it was the Super Nintendo version of the game that I used to play at my friend Mike's house. It's not. Spot's a puzzle game. But on the Super Nintendo, it was a side-scrolling platform, a very beautiful side-scrolling platformer for the time. Very beautiful animations, great graphics. That's what stood out in my head about it. Fantastic graphics. Spot. Puzzle game. Puzzle game. Oh, he sent me the disc for our... he sent me a capture. Listen, if we do... We plan on doing some game... boy, oh boy, you guys are getting me drunk. You know that? You happy with yourself? Huh? Are you happy? He sent me a beautiful capture card on the house. And that's a driver for it, so, you know. Here you go. Thanks, Trevor. Trevor's my dude. I got to send him some stuff his way. I hope he's just being patient with me. I've been doing a lot of side work. I can't get to the post office, Trevor, you know. Check out Top Loaded Gaming, man. He's stirring it up. Stirring it up big time. Calling out some YouTubers. You know? Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it. I got enough on my plate. Listen. Some more ice in that drink, eh? Okay. Here we are. We're at the grand finale. We're at the grand... You know what the grand finale deserves? You ready for this? All right. Enough of the games here. The grand finale deserves a fag for all my buddies in the UK. Let me tell you something. listen, I love all anybody that watches the show. I love you. I love you to death. I love my brothers in the UK. I really do. I really want to say something about that. Because, you know, listen, we fought shoulder to shoulder in World War II. I mean, listen, you guys come over here, I'm going to treat you like a king. And I go over there, I just want to hang out in a pub somewhere in the UK and have a drink and have a smoke and have a laugh. That's what I expect when I go there. I'm going to go there one day. I'm telling you, you guys, great people. Great people. And you got the Lee Enfield rifle. I mean, come on. You guys got one of those? You allowed to have guns over there? You allowed to have a fucking rifle in the UK? Come on. Let me tell you something right now. Everybody in the UK should rise up. Because if you can't have a Lee Enfield rifle in the UK, it's a fucking crime. Well, how does it work over there? You allowed to have a long rifle over there? For Christ's sake? God almighty. Every man, you want to be a fucking man in life, you should have an M1 Garand, you should have a fucking K98 Mauser, and you should have a Lee Enfield rifle. That's it. That's how you become a man. Beautiful rifle. A beautiful rifle. Here we go. Look at this gemstone right here. You ready for this one right here? There's a story behind it. Of course there's a story. Paid $200 for that box right there. You ready for this? From my good friend Steve. A guy I miss so dearly. A guy I used to work with. He was a gamer. He enjoyed retro games. Younger guy, enjoyed retro games. He was the only guy I could ever speak to about retro games. I don't have anybody to talk to. Honestly, in person. And Steve, he's a gemstone of a guy. He wound up leaving the job. Very sad. Steve, I love you, brother. I really do. And we purchased this off of Steve. I remember talking to Steve. He said his uncle had these games, gave it to him. And a few weeks ago, he offered them to me for a price of $200. I thought it was a very sensible price. And I'm very grateful for this gift right here. Funny story. Steve lives by me, and he left this package on my doorstep. I was at work. When I came home, this package was on my doorstep, open. It was just like this. And it seems to be all the rage now for people to go up onto somebody's doorstep and steal their package. And if this package would have got stolen, it would have been a heartbreak. Steve, listen, cheers, buddy. Cheers. Now, all you Sega Genesis guys get really mad at me because I never talk about Sega Genesis shooters. And there's a reason for this. I'm very intimidated by Sega Genesis shooters. I grew up with the TurboGrafx 16. Do you understand? Okay? And I didn't want to admit that the Sega Genesis could make a better shooter than what I have on my Sega Genesis. You know what it is? You want to know exactly what it is? The Sega Genesis shooters are like a Panzer tank. Like a King Panzer tank, right? And the TurboGrafx shooters are like the Sherman tank. And how did the Sherman tanks beat the German tanks? By numbers. And for the plain and simple fact that the TurboGrafx had more shooters than the Sega Genesis, I consider that a victory. But to be honest with you, you have to admire the Panzer tank. You just have to. And I hate to, but we have to, right? We got to be honest with ourselves this holiday season. So here we go. Number one, he sent us the instruction manual and back art to Christmas Nights into Dreams. Wow. How fitting is that? How fitting. And how thoughtful, because I told him I was going to open his package on Christmas, well, for the Christmas special. So how thoughtful is that? And you're asking me, Fithead 1000, do you have a Sega Saturn jewel case to house that in? Well, as a matter of fact, I do. I have a brand new copy of Madden 97, and this case will be the sacrificial lamb for that Christmas Nights into Dreams. So all I got to do is buy the disc. How wonderful is that? What a wonderful, wonderful Christmas thing. I don't know. What do you want me to say? All right, here we go. That's where we got our copy of Airbuster. All right? And let me tell you something right now. The thing that shocked me the most is how pristine these games were. Look at the condition of that manual, and look at the condition of that game. That's gorgeous. And they're all like that. Guys, if you own a Sega Genesis, there's one shooter that you have to own, and I was so amazed to find out that this was a launch title. Oh yeah, it's Thunder Force 2. Oh my god, and what fun I had playing this game. This is a fantastic game. I know a lot of people don't care for this game because it has the overhead kind of roaming, I don't know what you call it, shooter aspect of this game. I think it's the best part of the game. I think it's better than the actual side-scrolling shooter part of the game. Excuse me. Oh yeah. Thunder Force 2. It's a treasure. If you own the Sega Genesis, treat yourself. Treat yourself. Okay. Here we go. And what do I got to tell you? What do I got to tell you right now? Look at this. Thunder Force 3? Thunder Force 3, I got news for you. Gorgeous graphics. Just gorgeous graphics. It was such a wonderful thing. I opened this box. Listen, I rewrapped it, but I opened this box because I wanted to try out these games and really tell you what I thought about them. And Thunder Force 3 is, I mean, what are you going to say? The Thunder Force series is really for you. Technosoft. Technosoft. The music, the game, the everything about it. These are really, really treasured Sega shooters. And of course, we got Lightning Force from Trevor. Sent us Lightning Force. Absolute phenomenal game. All right, here we go. Are you ready for this? You guys, it's Guy Aries. And now, we know this is the American version of the game. Guys, would you look at that manual? Would you look at that game, how perfect it is? It's perfect. Wow. This is probably the this might be the standout title as far as I'm concerned. Guy Aries, wonderful side-scrolling shooter where you can actually extract the powers of your enemies. Oh, how fun is that? And almost there's a risk and reward value here because you try to extract the power. You want to try it out on everybody. You want to try to extract the power-ups from every enemy you encounter. Highly addictive. Highly addictive game. Gorgeous graphics. Awesome music. And there are cutscenes in this game with some of the most beautiful Japanese animation I've ever seen. I don't know anything about Japanese animation, But what I do know from watching Happy Console Gamer is that there's classic Japanese animation and there's modern Japanese animation, and apparently that's a thing. This is probably the most classic Japanese animation in my imagination, because I don't know anything about Japanese animation. This must be classic Japanese animation. It's absolutely gorgeous. Every cutscene that I saw, I said to myself, I'd love to do a painting of it, because it inspired me. It truly inspired me. Fantastic. Oh my God, what a shooter. It's a mother though. It's a handful. Oh yeah. It's a handful. And guys, we're going to finish it off. We're going to finish it off with a Sega Master System game. Are you guys ready for this right here? It's my favorite shooter of all time. My favorite horizontally scrolling shooter of all time for the Master System, and here it is. It's R-Type. And for the Master System to reproduce this game as well as it does, I mean, imagine the PC Engine initially had to put it on 2 different cartridges. And here the Master System packed it on one, and it did an amazing job doing it. It is truly one of the great accomplishments in video gaming. How about that? How ambitious to take that arcade and try to translate it on 8-bit console and pull it off. Come on. Come on. So you Sega guys can get the fuck off my back. You honestly need to get the fuck off my back. I'm sick and tired of it. I really am. Guys, how's that for a Christmas special? Huh? Listen, I'm sick and tired of being modest. I really am. You just tuned into the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization. And you better believe that. You just better believe that. With a 4K face! I want to wish everybody out there such a Merry Christmas. I wish everybody out there spend time with their family and really enjoy this time of season. It's tough. I know it's tough. I know you get stressed out. Nobody knows better than I do. But you need to roll back and really enjoy the season. Merry Christmas.